We went right to work and have really turned upside down the school's approach to commercialization of research, tech transfer. How do we get the brilliant discoveries that are going on there out into the world, turn them into new products or services or companies and jobs, which is very much part of our assignment. Remember, land grant school, that's what the main reason we were put there. So we've done that, and the tuition freeze and the sort of the new affordability part. But then as soon as we got those sort of two things sort of launched, all along I was circulating all over the campus, asking people, and we had a good process that ran into the summer. What are we going to do? What are the moves we're going to make to really distinguish Purdue? We picked, as it turned out, there are 10, and I'll leave you the list. But I can quickly summarize. The 10 that made the cut for now are in three basic categories. One is we intend to be, even more than we already are, a national leader in so-called STEM education: science, technology, engineering, math. One, by the way, that's our mission. Again, I always say, if Senator Murill were writing his bill today instead of in the Civil War times, back then we were an agricultural economy becoming an industrial economy, so he said agriculture and the mechanical arts, that's what we want you guys, you land grant schools, teaching. Okay, we have an information economy now. I think if he were writing that bill today, he'd describe a school that looks a lot like Purdue. And so I think that's our special assignment. We're really good at it. We already graduate more engineering and technology grads than any other school. You got national commissions, and I mean, every business speech you hear, people are wringing their hands about we don't have enough people who can who have the skills for a high-tech economy. The big national commission said we need at least 10,000 more engineers per year. Okay, we're up for that. We're going to grow we're going to grow our engineering college actually in 2 chapters. We alone can supply 5 to maybe 8 or something % of those additional engineers. We're going to grow our computer science department. Very strong, big need, great jobs for the young people who train that way. We're going to change our current college of technology. It's going to, we hope it'll be a new model, very attractive to students, very attractive to employers, a lot more hands-on project-based work even than they do today, that sort of thing. So that's one. Become even more of a contributor on the high-tech and STEM side. 2, we looked at the whole array of spectacular research that's going on there. There's no shortage, but we centered on 2. You can't, if you try to do everything, it's basic rule of life, try to do everything, you won't do anything very well. So we're going to make significant investments and hope we can get other people to invest with us. We picked 2 areas where we think Purdue can really excel, and if successful, can make a huge impact for the country and the world. And so that's drug discovery, new medicines. Cancer is an area of great concentration there, but there are others. And food science. We got to feed 9 billion people here in another 30 years. It's going to take some brilliant, continuing technological improvements to do that. So then the third category are things we sort of talked about a little bit already, but try to be a winner in this possible shakeout that's coming, where we're going to have to, where residential education will be under challenge from people who say, why spend all that money and go live somewhere for 4 years? I'll deliver it to you in your living room. And so that includes things like we're rapidly changing the way courses are taught. A high percentage of our students already are experiencing courses that where you don't go sit in a lecture hall. The lecture comes to you over your laptop or even your a handheld device. You watch it at your own time. You watch it 3 times if you need to. You back up to the parts you didn't understand, all that. When you go to class, you're working on the things you didn't understand, or you're working on a project, maybe around a table like this. This, we think, is modes like this are the future, and we've already changed more courses than any other school we know to that. More of our students studying abroad, more of our students living on campus, and then the year-round or more often using summertime things. So those are the initiatives, Bill, and underneath all that, a continuing commitment to affordability. This 25-year run, or whatever it is, that higher ed's been on, where you can just raise the sticker price, raise it and raise it and raise it. I mean, don't you wish newspapers had that kind of pricing power? You can just, we're short. Gee, Chris, we're short. I guess we're short a little bit this year. Let's just raise the price. Yeah. It doesn't work most places, and so we've said, look, we're off that escalator. We're going to offer value at Purdue, so we're going to try to deliver and prove. Back to the earlier question, prove the quality, and we're going to control the cost. And the quality over cost is what you're shopping for when you buy a car or your groceries or anything else in life, and I think that's quickly becoming the pattern again in higher ed.